obviously, the middleweight division is kind of top heavy. You have Martinez at the top, and then it looks like other titleists and champions, they're just there. Is there a guy for you that you can take to make a statement? Is there a guy that you can fight to make a statement that make everybody unanimously say, kind of like, remember when Kelly Pavlik was about to fight Jermaine Taylor? He knocked out Edison Miranda, and everyone wanted to see Kelly Pavlik against Jermaine Taylor.
All right, so I want to ask you a question. Who would you want to see me fight?
I mean, you could fight Matthew Macklin.
Let's fight Matthew Macklin. I'm ready for you. Let's do it so we can see who the winner is to get Sergio Martinez. Let's do it.
I mean, what about, tell me about Felix Sturm. Obviously,
Felix Sturm fights only in Germany. He don't come outside. And you know what? I don't see that I would be super interested in going over there unless I have to.
I mean, but so give me your opinion then. Is Martinez the only guy out there?
He's the only guy out there, man. He's the only guy in America that's competing right now. That's one of the top and one of the best, #2 pound for pound on the list right now. Like, I want to get him. It's the only reason why it'd be a fair fight here in the United States. It'd be a good fight for boxing fans here in the United States. And it'll do a lot of things for the networks, you know what I mean? And guaranteed they're going to have a breakthrough star.
But can't you agree now then that since he's the only guy out there, and there are so many middleweights that want to fight him, that he can't fight everyone at the same time?
So maybe he should have like a middleweight tournament.
All right, you play the HBO exec right now. You pitch it to
I pitch it, be like, oh, okay. We got Zivik, who had a very close fight with Chavez. We got Matthew Macklin. We got Demetrius P-Rod. We got Kid Chocolate. Let's have a middleweight tournament.
I mean, so talk to me, like, do you feel that the middleweight division is in kind of a rule right now because
we don't have a middleweight champ, we don't have a middleweight star here. That's why. We got stars in all the other weight classes. We got 147 pounds. We got Floyd and Pacquiao. 140. We got Amir Khan. We got Timothy Bradley. You know what I'm saying? 175 pounds. We got Bernard Hopkins, Chad Dawson. Super middleweight, we got Ward and Darrell. You know what I'm saying? Those American. But as far as when you say American middleweights, who are you gonna say?
I mean, so tell me then.
Let me ask you again. What we got middleweights? Who we got out there is that we look to be stars in that sport?
Oh, I don't think there are any.
And that's what I'm saying. So you looking at one. Just give me the opportunity.
So tell me, you don't consider Sergio Martinez to be a star in boxing?
Let me see. Statistically, I think no. Because you know why? It should be no problem for him to land a big fight. Everybody want to fight the person on top. Everybody want to, fight the superstar. I think he's a superstar. I think Pacquiao, I think Floyd Mayweather is a superstar. I think Bernard Hopkins are superstars of the sport. I mean, what they accomplished in their whole career is what made them a superstar. You understand what I'm saying? Floyd coming out of the 1996 Olympics to still be reigning on top in 2011. Come on, dog. I think that's worthy of superstardom. You know what I'm saying? 40-0.
So all right. If not, I know you said you wanted to get on that Hopkins-Dawson undercard, right?
Yes.
I mean,
what would be a likely opponent for me to fight on that undercard? I don't know. Like I said, I don't want to just fight any old fight and keep fighting. Like Ishe Smith called me. All right, by all means, thank you. I don't get credit for being Ishe. Because you know why? They're going to say, okay, Ishe loses anyway. And then Ishe ain't going to get me closer to a world title. I mean, look at the guys he did fought and lost to. He got close fights. I don't have close fights. Because when you have close fights, then it's always going to be controversy with your career. I ain't trying to create that. And he's not the kind of guy that people want to fight because only one reason is because, I think for me, the reason why I don't want to fight him is because, I mean, what's going to be after that? I said when he didn't approach me by all means. Ray Campbell approached me and was talking about my career and then blindsided me when saying Ishe. I said, hello, how you doing, Ishe? Nice to meet you. And Ray was talking to me, he said, would you fight Ishe? I said, yeah, I'll fight Ishe. If Golden Boy thinks it's a good fight for him to be made, I'll fight Ishe. But obviously, since the fight ain't been made, obviously it's not a good fight.
But wouldn't you agree that Ishe Smith is one of those guys that boxing fans know as kind of a spoiler type? Because you look at his fight with Danny Jacobs didn't really pass the test when he fought him. You look at Saku Powell when he fought him, Saku Powell didn't really pass the test. In fact, I think that was the last time we saw Saku Powell on network TV. Even though he won the fight, he didn't really pass the test. Do you feel that, as a very difficult...
I'm a fighter. I'm a scrapper. All right? If boxing don't work for me, I become a fighter all over again. You know what I'm saying? I become a fighter all over again. So once that happen, you know what I'm saying, it's not gonna be like to the point where I'm a boxer and boxing all fails for me and I ain't gonna go back to fighting. I'll go back to street fighting if I have to. So you know what I mean. It's all like that. How I view that fight. I think I'll rough him up. You know what I'm saying. He might do a good at a boxer, but eventually I just have to catch up to him and get him out of there.